Hey guys, it's VinnyLambo here, and this is Fortnite. I'm going to be showing you the best spot in Fortnite to land that no one goes to, and even the best spot to hide in that you'll easily get first or second place. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but the spot is Loot Lake, which might make you even more skeptical, but let me just walk you through this, and trust me, you'll believe me at the end. So once you land at Loot Lake, you're going to see that you're probably going to be the only one, along with maybe one or two other people that actually land at the Loot Lake house, which is where you're going to need to land. Then you're just going to want to loot the house if you don't see anybody, or you can go kill them if you're aggressive, or whatever you want. You're going to want to go to the bottom basement shaft part and mine all the extra stuff there. Not the wood structure though. You want to keep that. You can mine the metal containers and everything and the wood boxes. What we're going to do now, this is the important part. You're going to want to build a ramp in the very back. Make sure it's at the very back. You jump up, and as you can see, there's a little hole that you can crouch and crawl up into, and there you go, guys. You are inside the shaft at Fortnite. Again, I'm just going to play it again. The ramp in the very back. Make sure it's facing out. Climb up, crouch, and there you go. There is a tiny hole that you guys can be in. Make sure you guys break the ramp so no one knows you're up there. No one really knows about this spot, so there you go. I was playing this in the middle of the night, and I just decided to fool around, and I came across this spot. You're going to want to break this wall as well, so you have more room. Make sure you have enough wood to place 2 floors, and a wall in the back if you would like as well for protection. And now you have multiple options about what you can do. There's lots of editing things you can do. You don't even need the first floor panel, but I'm going to be showing you some ways that you can edit to get some extra protection or to not look as obvious. But for me, I think it's too obvious to be hiding out in the middle like that, so I just don't even have that second floor at all. I just like to hide on the first floor and back up to the very back and build a railing. So I feel fully protected on both sides, and no one even knows I'm there, because again, there's always wood in the ceiling, so no one's going to be suspecting a thing. At this point, all you have to do is just play the waiting game as you wait for people to come in and run out without even suspecting a thing from above their heads. One of the times when I was trying to build the ramp up to get to the top, someone actually shot down my ramp and was at the bottom basement with me, and luckily I killed them, but that just goes to show that there can be 1 or 2 other people that are there, so just always be alert. So a funny thing that happens that I didn't even expect was that a bush ran into the basement part, and I was just watching him the whole time. He didn't even notice, so I thought it was going to be all good. But then he started breaking the walls and breaking all the structures beneath, and that was not good because there was 4 people left and I had no hiding spot now. As you can see, he just starts breaking them, and he starts breaking everything. It still doesn't notice even when everything around me is gone and it's just a little piece of regular wood. He doesn't even know that it's just different wood, but then he breaks it. I hop down and I kill him, thankfully. He gets me down to really low health, unfortunately, but I did get the guided missile for the first time. And as the storm kept getting smaller, I kept thinking to myself, well, how am I going to get these people? So I tried to use the guided missile for the first time, and at first it didn't go well, but eventually I kind of got the hang of it. I almost killed somebody, but I guess they ran away at the very last second. So here are some of my failed attempts. Unfortunately, none of those rockets work, and I am forced to try to run somewhere and try to find the last guy at the last second, but unfortunately,